Hey guys, Jason from Faction Marine here. We are doing a walkthrough on the 2020 Fi23 here. Going to go through some specs real quick here. It's a 23-foot boat, weighs 5,350 and has ballast of 4,850 for over 11,000 pounds of total wake surfing awesomeness. This wake, actually, we took it out last night. I have, I think, 2 hours total on the boat. We just trolled around the lake last night. Surprisingly effortless, great wake surfing wake on this thing. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. You can see we've kind of dubbed this thing the Michael Jordan 23 because it's an Fi23. Michael Jordan, you guys get it, 23. But the black, red, white, really love the interior. Flip up seat here. We've got the garbage can down here with a cooler on the side. Nice little addition to that boat. Maxxis tower with the downfire system on it. Sounds excellent. Back here, we've got the walkthrough transom here. Sorry, I got my rope here. All available ballast. We always at Faction Marine order every single Centurion with all available ballast. So we've got ballast on both sides here. You can see ballast here, heater tray here. Good place to put your wetsuits, towels, keep them warm, especially on cooler days. A little bit cooler today, so that's why I'm wearing a hoodie out here. You can see here too, we have these storage compartments on the side. Great place to put ropes or shoes, stuff you don't want to get the rest of the boat dirty with. And the trays can pop out here, so it's kind of nice to have a little extra storage area on the side here for you guys. Trunk ballast on these guys, which I think is really important. That's what really gets these FIs popping a good wave. And you'll see when we get this thing loaded. If you look now, you can see that the back end swim platform's barely at the water level. When we get this thing weighted down, you're going to see this thing's probably 6-8 inches under the water, which is what's going to really give us this cranking wave. A little windy today, so I don't know if you can hear that in the microphone or not, but we're going to give it a crack out here, show you guys what this thing's all about. We've got also here, we've got this, seat that moves, stadium seat here. Move it forward, move it back. Nice little addition there. Roswell 8-inch speakers in here, so this thing actually, it sounds really good. Got a heater in this thing, Cobra driver seat, nice size interior. So I'm sitting in the bow here. Just want to talk about a couple of things that Centurion has, what I believe is advantages over the competition here. Obviously this boat, once you're riding it loaded, it's over 11,000 pounds, but what does that really mean to you? Well, number one, Centurion has the Opti-V hull, which is going to run much more efficient than our competitors, what does that mean to you? It saves you fuel, and on top of that, it saves you wear and tear on the engine. So long-term wear and tear on this thing, what we love about these Centurions is these guys are thinking ahead of the game, and they're trying to build these things so they run on lower RPMs. They're going to provide you, the owner, with a better long-term investment. In the bow here, you can see on the Fi23, I mean, it's a nice size place to hang out. I can sit here, 6-foot adult here, hanging out. Nice area. We've got some 12-volt chargers over here, USB chargers. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that there? So you got a place for the kids to charge their phones. There's LED lighting up here, and there's 8-inch speakers up front as well. So here we are at the ballast screen, and you can see there's 7 different locations. What I like to do is start filling all of the pump locations first. You can see they're all counting up, and these are all based off of timer fill. So I'm turning around right now. We got a little bit of wind. Going to get ready here to fill up the RamFill, because the RamFill will fill in about 90 seconds. And the great thing about Centurion that I like, these babies fill up fast. Here we go. You can see we like to run between 9 to 15 miles an hour on these things. And they do fill fast. Our RamFill started behind the rest of the pump fill, and they are filling a little bit faster. Nice thing on this FI dash, single screen, a lot of different screens. You can go to home screen, surf screen, that's what we'll use when you're surfing, and our ballast screen there. Those are my 3 primary screens that I like to use while I'm surfing. You see how quick this thing, we're filling up so fast. You can see my speed drop from about 11 to 9.5. I'll give her a little bit more goose here. You can't drive that fast, otherwise the RamFill will actually shut down. And there'll be a warning on the screen if you're driving too fast for it. The way that I like to surf the boats, I like to go about 90% on the offside surf. So I'm going to stop this guy right here at about 90%. Got a little full. And I'm going to overfill on the port side. We want to let it overfill for about 30 seconds. Just giving it a slight lean towards the surf side. That really will help clean up your wake. And a lot of people say, well, I don't want to surf at level. Yeah, I understand people like to do that, but if you really want the optimal wake out of your boat, you're going to want to run very slightly over weighted to the surf side. And I don't care what brand of boat you're riding, or if you're using a suction cup, whatever it is, that'll help you guys get a cleaner wave, and you're able to use and manipulate your center plate a lot more to get that wave literally dialed in exactly how you want. I see a lot of guys out there, everybody I know that's into this surf scene, everybody's running their boat slightly weighted to the surf side, and it's going to make your wave as optimal as possible. So we're pretty close to full here. I'm going to set this up so my wife can drive. Sorry, touching all kinds of stuff here. I'm going to go to QuickSurf on. Now, FIs, RIs, and VIs, they all surf a little bit different. They don't all like the same settings. So don't go hopping on the internet and thinking you're going to take a VI22 and set that up exactly the same as the FI23. This boat has a rear tank on it, a rear bag on it that the VIs don't. So it's really important, especially like I tell all my buyers, it's really important to work with a dealer that knows how to set each individual boat up, because even an FI21 to a FI23 is different. FI23 to an FI25 is different. And that's a big difference here at Faction Marine, that we make sure we go through all of these boats top to bottom. We make sure we got them optimized for surfing so that you and your family don't have any lost time on the water. So before I get ready to hop in, our ballast is completely full right now, and I'm going to show you right now surf system, QuickSurf on, and we're going to do a set point of 60 on the center tab. So here we go. I'll show you guys what 11 miles an hour set point of 60 is like on this boat. I don't know if you can see that, but that's at 60%. Here you go to 72%. Lengthening it, giving an excellent curl on the end of the boat. Honestly, I don't care what kind of money you spend, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, it's hard to beat that wake on the water. This is 11 miles an hour on a Centurion 2020 FI23. I can't wait to ride this wake. That's my little teaser for you guys. That wave is awesome. So I'm going to take and turn this over here. I'm going to hop in the water and get ready. Yeah, isn't that thing mackin?
Yeah, that's